welcome to an episode of American Truck Simulator. In this episode, I'm going to be hauling a load from about here in Phoenix all the way up to somewhere up. I never remember where any of these are, but we'll see. Anyway, so going to truck on, and it looks like we're low on air pressure, so let's just give the engine a bit of revs. Wait for it. One more thing too, since we're in the city, I'm going to lower down this axle here. And what that axle does is it'll turn and give me a bit better handling just around here. Is it just me, or is the game like oddly dim? Okay, so right up here we're going to be turning right. And I turned off the voice navigation because it does get kind of annoying, especially in a YouTube video. Because as I'm trying to talk, then it tells me to turn right or something like that, and it just gets in the way a little bit. Here's what we're going to be hauling, a lift truck, which is 118,000 pounds. From Phoenix all the way up to Page. Currently in the game, it is actually 1 in the morning, so most of this trip will probably be in the middle of the night. But I'm perfectly fine with that, as I'm kind of a night owl. I like it when it's dark. Let's see if I can get this on the first try. I'm gonna say maybe I can. Gonna line it up good here, and this isn't gonna go on the first try. I don't feel like it is. And oh, okay, perfect, first try. Turning our flashers off, and let's go. Let's see if our character will need any sleep during this trip. 5 hours to go on about the trip, which is the ETA, and the character has to sleep now 4 hours. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to pull off the road and sleep, but as for fuel, I am fine with my diesel, and we're trying to get out of the city here. I mean, really, we're not in a city at the moment, we're kind of on back roads. But we are right next to Phoenix, Arizona. This will be a good test to see how good this truck hauls. And really, right now, it doesn't care at all. The thing I really like about this truck is that when you're on the highway, you don't really have to shift it all that much. If the speed limit goes up or whatnot, you just squeeze the gas pedal and it goes. Or if you go up the hill or something like that. Speed limit's 35. I have not played this game in forever, but I've just now got the itch to start playing it, and that's why it looks so dim in the cabin, because I didn't have my lights on. That makes sense. Okay, let's turn out onto the highway here. Take it a little wide, as this is kind of a longer trailer. Looks good. And let's pin it now. I mean, what do you expect? It's 120,000 pounds. Rip the titties off the engine. So today I was just kind of wondering about like when I started YouTube a while ago. I mean, obviously I don't have a lot of subscribers. Obviously I don't get as many views as a bigger channel because I'm a small channel. Like actually, I'm a little tiny speck in the YouTube universe. Just a little tiny speck. 95% of my YouTube views are from people who are not subscribed to my YouTube channel. Speed limit's 75, so I'm gonna get up to that. I was just looking around on my YouTube analytics. 4.7% of my viewers are subscribed, and then 0.3% are unknown. What does unknown mean? Because really unknown should mean the one of the two. Either it should be subscribed or not subscribed. But I actually created my YouTube account back in 2014, but it was only very recently that I started making half-decent content. Here's my view on what I'm going to upload. Either the videos are going to be a good video, or the videos are going to be a bad video and I'm not going to upload them. In the way that if I don't feel like uploading, because I'm only going to do YouTube if I like to do YouTube. It's not something that's like, when it becomes hard and you lose interest in making a YouTube video, the YouTube video becomes not that good of a YouTube video. That's just how it is. So I feel I'm only going to make a video if I really want to make a video. Like, this video is actually being recorded the day of, because the whole weekend I just didn't feel like recording, and the video was probably going to be pretty shit if I did record sometime on the weekend, because I wanted to do some other things. I mean, I have a life. But the reason why I actually did start YouTube was because I had nothing better to do. I believe, like, a year or two ago, I decided, well, I mean, I have nothing to do. It's the middle of the summer. Why don't I start making YouTube videos? So I did. I started out with literally a video that was recorded. I just clicked the button on the screen, and it started recording. No microphone, nothing. And then I started doing it with a microphone. And then after that, I started to edit the videos. Obviously, the videos that I started to edit, they weren't that good at first because, I mean, I just got into editing. Whereas a video now, yeah, it's better. Quite a hell of a lot better. Like, honestly, my voice back then, it was horrible because, like, it just had no tone. Like, hello and welcome to a new episode of American Truck Simulator. And because I haven't played this game, it's hard to describe how my voice sounded, but anyway, there was no emotion whatsoever in my voice. It was just straight up talking with no emotion. Whereas now, my voice does have some emotion in it, and you can actually it just sounds better. Let's see how much farther we have to go. I know this isn't a very long load, but 200 miles. That's gonna be fun. And also, the speed limits, I've been going way under the speed limit. This is Big Horror Ho House. Half off prostitutes today. If you're wondering what that was, I just got a random call from someone, and then it hung up. So, whatever. That is a really good way to just answer a telemarketer by saying something of weird ass shit. Like, if you just say something that's really weird, sometimes they'll talk back. Sometimes else they'll just go, oh shit, don't call that number, and then they'll hang up. But when they do actually respond to you, it is quite funny. My personal favorite is to say, oh, this is Big Ho Horror House, half off prostitutes today only. And then there was this one dude who's like, hooker, why you have hooker? And he's definitely not from the USA. It sounded like he was Spanish, most likely from Mexico. Anyway, back onto the topic about YouTube. After my videos actually started to be better videos, and right now, obviously, when you make YouTube videos, your videos get better over time. Well, unless you're a clickbait channel, then your videos just keep getting worse because then you just keep getting more greedy. But most channels that actually give two shits or maybe two farts about what they actually make and what the quality is, the quality will just get better over time. That's because over time you realize, oh, well, this is bad, I should change that. Oh, and this is bad too, I should change that. And all of that. See, so now when I edit a video, it takes way longer than it used to because I'm very, I guess you could say, more picky about how everything is in the video. Which is kind of odd because, I mean, obviously, I only have 113 subscribers. However, I still want to make a good video. Just because I don't have many people that watch my videos doesn't mean that means I should make a shit video. Because, I mean, obviously my goal would be to become a decent sized YouTuber, but it's not my most prioritized thing in the world. There's other things I like in life. I like baking and all that stuff. And obviously, if you do YouTube, never plan for YouTube to be your primary source of income. Because if you do, it won't be good unless you know that it'll be stable and you will get constant amounts of money. Because with YouTube, it changes every single second. And it looks like it's starting to become daytime, so I'm going to keep my lights on. But in a little bit, I'm going to turn my lights off. Did that just say page 1 mile? Wait, I'm delivering the page. And that says page half mile. Interesting. Also, an unexpected event. So this is going to be interesting. Wait, couldn't I just be like, fuck it, and... So that's the unexpected event. The unexpected event is nothing. Because it's just a cop in the road. So I'm just going to go continue on my route as it looks like I don't have to actually change anything about it. Oh, well, I do see something there. See a little red flashing light over there. What happened here? I mean, obviously, I'm going to try to go past because I don't want to have to try to figure out a new route. So that is what happened up there. That's not good. Means we have to go oncoming lanes of traffic. Okay, I have to try to go oncoming lanes of traffic, so I have to wait for this dude to go by. Go on. Go by. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit jank. Okay, probably gonna get a red light violation there. Or not, that's fine. I mean, if I'm not gonna get a violation, I'll take it. Speed limit's 40. Currently going 30, so... Oh, speed limit goes up to 45. I think I'm probably just gonna keep my foot on the gas pedal, because most likely speed limit will go up to 50, 55, 60 maybe. Right up here, 55. And what does this sign say? Road work, I bet. Yeah, road work ahead. Okay, well, it looks like I've never been on this road before. Interesting. Speed limit of 35. Definitely not doing that at the moment. Okay, well, speed limit is all the way up to 65. I'm probably going to do about 70. Well, nah, I'm not going to do 70 on this road. Okay, I need to slow down for this. I feel like 60 is even pushing it. Did you know that there is a card game called Who's the Biggest Slut? It's actually kind of like a drinking game, essentially. Basically, if you answer yes to the questions, then you have to take a drink. And it actually tells you how many drinks you have to take. And I looked at, so I don't know why, but in the middle of school, somehow, for some reason, I searched up who's the biggest slut. And I think it was because I was like, hey, I wonder who the biggest slut in the world is. So I searched that up in the middle of school, and it ended up being a game. I think I'm going to pull off the road here, and then most of the next bit of this is just going to be time-lapse, because I have nothing else to talk about. So simply, I'm just going to pull off the road here, and I've never been to this section of the map. I've said that a few times, maybe, or so. But the rest of this is just going to be a time-lapse. This rest stop does not work. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to choose a different spot to rest then. Oh, would you looky there. I made up so much time by flooring it most of that way that we're at our destination right now because that rest stop did not work. Like, I'm not joking, it just didn't work. You go to where it says to stop and it doesn't work. It doesn't pop up and say, click enter to sleep. But you're now in page. And I'm curious what my fuel economy is with that run because I have floored it and that. Yeah, I kept it about 2,500 RPM most of the time. And I was going about 70 to 75, when the speed limit was about 65? Avoid sleeping violation, yes, I know, shut up. I was just doing an Italian tune-up on the truck. Thought it might run a little better if I ran it to nothing. And go right. Okay, looks like I'm gonna need to take this wide, so I'm gonna wait for this red car to go by, and this truck here, and probably another car, yeah, another car there. But, after all these cars go, I'm gonna go into the opposite lane of traffic, because I need as much room as possible to get this trailer in here, because if you notice there, it's quite thick. I mean, it's quite thin, with the trailer being quite thick. So imagine this, never mind, because that imagination would be very dirty. But anyway, this is going to be very hard to fit this trailer into here. Hopefully I'll fit it in. It's not going to fit us, it's going to rub up against the wall. I know it is. No, it's not. Okay, good. Just barely fit. Let's see how close I was. Oh jeez, that is close. Keep in mind I had to go into the opposite lane of traffic for that one. right a little bit. And I'm probably just gonna skip the thing because I can't really get it more straight than that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna skip it. Yeah, as I said, I did use quite a lot of fuel. I floored it for a lot of that, and we did 2.5 miles per gallon there. And I will say that if you're hauling kind of normally, you'll use it'll be about 4 miles per gallon, and that's 2.5. Anyway, hopefully you like this episode, and goodbye.